Greetings, dear Pisces. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and take a look at your June 2024 general monthly reading. So just keep in mind that general readings, anything is liable to show up. So we're just going to check out what your main energy is for this particular month and to see if we could end it with some advice. So we are going to use the Brotherhood of Light Egyptian Tarot to pull out your messages from the tarot. We'll do a 4-card spread with clarifiers, of course. And then we're going to close the reading out with one card from the Chakra Insight Oracle, just to talk about a particular energetic point in your body that you can perhaps spend a little attention on that could be beneficial for you, that has an accompanying message, of course, that can help you for this month as well. All right. So we are well into June. I hope everyone's June is coming. It's going well. So it might be you're in the middle of these energies right now as you're going through the reading, but let's go ahead and first, before we even start the reading, let's just set the intention that this is for the sign of Pisces. So if you have Pisces in your sun, your moon, or your rising, then it is my sincerest intention that this reading may resonate with you in some capacity and that you are able to receive these messages and apply them to your life always and only for your highest good. All right, let's go ahead and get started. This is for the sign of Pisces. All right, Pisces. Our first card, we are looking at the main theme. So what is the main theme for you for this month, my dear Pisces? Show me a theme for Pisces. You're coupled up. Okay. The Pisces I'm reading for, you're in the middle, like you're in the beginning of a new relationship. We've got the King of Cups, which is basically the masculine energy for love. This is Cancer energy, but this is like mature. This is like the father who just unconditionally loves, right? Who has the ability to show that unconditional love with this King of Cups. But then pairing that, we also have the Queen of Cups, which is the feminine energy of that. This is the yin and the yang. These are partners, right? These are partners, or emotional matches, right? Where there is the emotional way and the masculine way to show affection, and then in the feminine way to show that as well. And when they come together, this definitely really talks about a couple of some sort, but a couple that are emotional equals, okay? Like this is not a situation where one person gives more craps than the other person. This is definitely an emotionally balanced and equaled out relationship between two people, okay? And then we've got the Fool card. So there's definitely something about either the discussion or the actual materialization of a new start here, okay? The Fool card is new beginnings, that you don't know what's going to happen, but you're just throwing yourself into whatever this newness of this partnership is. This emotional endeavor, this emotional affair. There's something that's very deeply emotionally connected to what you're connecting to this month. And it has to do 100% with starting something new in this arena with another person, perhaps, okay? So, you're a water sign, so it's very possible that you are one of these people. Take it as you will, the masculine or the feminine energy of that, but whatever it is, definitely new starts in regards to reciprocal, balanced, harmonious love, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for the main theme. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and take a look at your past influences. So this is going to be looking at what are some factors that are just following you into this month that are very much relevant to this energy. So what are some past influences that we can see for Pisces? What are past influences for Pisces? Okay. Wow. So honestly, crowning this energy was this Tower card. So in the past, you had either this is an event or a series of events where things were just not working out. Like you just felt like the carpet kept getting pulled from underneath you. Just like sudden endings to things, like things not really working out. You needing to really be able to walk away from things. The Eight of Cups is like not feeling very fulfilled emotionally, and just like walking away from what you have to in search of something better. Okay, in search of something that's more harmonious, that has more balance with this Temperance card, right? This is all about bringing balance to a situation. So I feel like there could have been relationships that you were feeding yourself into the past, where it was just like tumultuous events, like one after the other, disaster after another, and you making the attempt, you making not even the attempt, but you actually taking the action to walk away from things that just like were no longer valuable for you anymore, and just deciding that you wanted something more. You wanted to receive love that was on a higher level that you were just not getting from your immediate environment. So you did make a choice. You made a then this could also be talking about a sudden choice that you made, right, with that Tower card, to walk away from unfulfilling relationships and to bring ultimate balance into your life, and to not feed into characters or people or situations that were either not going to be reciprocal or were not going to be loving in some respect for you, okay? And I feel like this is you went out, because this is still showing up in your past influence with this Ace of Pentacles, which is like, no, you need a new, this is not even a new idea. This is like a new, like searching for a new opportunity, right? When we have that Eight of Cups and this follows at the end, this is definitely like not just like holding balance to everything. We got this double Libra energy, but it's also about making sure that whatever comes next is going to be an opportunity that you can build off of, okay? It's not going to be something that you are just going to frivolously accept, okay? So I see those as your past influences of how you have gotten to this scenario where you're in this very like emotionally reciprocal partnership now that you're starting out, okay? But it didn't come without perhaps any sacrifices or any hard times that were in your past. I definitely see that as something that you were really like thinking about, that you're judging, that you're even judging this relationship on, that you're holding it to that standard of all of the nonsense that you've been through in the past. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at your challenges. What are some potential challenges that you could be facing this month, Gemini? Wow, that went flying. I'm going to have to get up and go and get that one. So let's see. Okay, these are challenges. So when we talk about challenges, okay, hold up. Let me go grab this one that went flying. Okay. So you've got this Knight of Wands, so you could be feeling very particularly flirty. You could be taking a chance with this Wheel of Fortune on a commitment as well, or maybe like jeopardizing something, because when we talk about this Knight of Wands, this is energy that is, like I said, very fun, is very flirty, is very lighthearted, and it does what thou want, okay? It is like if it's feeling like going in a certain direction, that's where it's gonna go. So I feel like that you could be challenged in perhaps very like lusty encounters, or something that you are thinking about taking a chance on, right? But we also have this like Hierophant here, and that Hierophant talks about a steady or standard commitment. So I see you kind of like wrestling with ideas of maybe even like you found your emotional equal, let's say, if this is the right Pisces I'm speaking with. You found your emotional equal, but now you're at a stage in your life right now that the challenge is you miss that like fun, lighthearted part of yourself where you were able to be detached. You were able to just have fun. And now you feel like very emotionally like beholden, perhaps in a situation. Like you definitely feel like there is perhaps a turn for things that have gotten quite committed or quite serious, that have stepped up somehow in a connection. And I feel that you're seeing that a bit in a challenging way. Maybe perhaps, like I said, it could be just a challenge that you feel to your freedom in some way, but you are also understanding that you have taken the chance on that. You're taking the chance to do that because there is something very significant about how you feel emotionally about this person that you're connecting to. And so you're just deciding like, well, is it worth me giving up my freedom to pursue this and to kind of like lock it down? That's kind of how I'm seeing your challenge as being, okay? So let's look at an outcome. So by the end of the month, what should Pisces be expecting or looking out for? Let's see Pisces energy for an outcome. Oh, these love cards. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. So I see at the end of the month, you definitely being very active in a love relationship, romantically expressing yourself, you know, like giving all of the affection, whatever your love language is, you're showing it, you're receiving it. All of those things are great. And I do think that there's a lot of equal reciprocation, because that Six of Pentacles really has that Aquarian and Libran energies, like a mix of that energy, which is all about being fair and being balanced, but also being like a bit, humanitarian in a way, like giving something, but not just giving it altruistically, but then also receiving it. And it's almost like when we give love or we give things when we don't have the expectation, you get this Six of Pentacles energy, okay? So I see that like you're feeling like very balanced. There's a lot of reciprocal energy between the love that's coming in and out, okay? And then there's also this desire, or this how would you say, like it's like this whisper in your head of like, hold back, like don't show everything, like stop, like stop being so emotionally vulnerable. I see you really trying to stop yourself in that way, like perhaps like being kind of mentally blocked in that, and just being like a little bit more reserved, and really not trying to like share too much of yourself as well. So I see you like getting what you receive, but there's a little part of you that's just like, not yet, like I'm not ready to jump in just yet. This Four of Pentacles really talks about a little bit of hesitancy, a bit of a tendency to kind of hold back, okay, a little bit. So those are the messages that I've gotten for you, dear Pisces. Just to recap, I see you in an emotionally balanced partnership that you're just starting off, and this is the highlight of the month for you. And it's followed by either an event or a series of events that were just going wrong when it came to like a love relationship. And so you decided to walk away. You decided to like erect some boundaries that perhaps forced you to just like walk away from things that were not working for you when it came to like like satisfying that emotional part of you. And you just deciding to like, hey, I'm just gonna like pour into myself. Like you're either giving to me or you're not, and like holding on to that energy and like really putting yourself out there in a mental and an emotional way to just like have a new opportunity, a new start, being available in some sense, okay? But your challenge this month, you could be feeling like, oh my God, like I miss my freedom, but am I gonna really take a chance on this commitment, this offer of commitment that's on the table right now? You could be like very like mentally engaged and deciding like what to kind of do with this connection in some way. But I see at the end of the month that you actively go towards the love, you're giving it, you're receiving it, everything feels great, but there's still something that you're holding back on. You're not like 100% ready to just dive in, give all in, okay? So I see you still being a little cautious and holding back to some degree, okay? So do what you need to do. Make sure that you authorize and acknowledge any like reservations that you might have. These might be things that are intuitively kind of popping up for you to just slow down. Don't get too lost in the fantasy of it all just yet. Okay, so I see you kind of doing that. This might be something, I'm getting the feeling that this could possibly be a relationship that's been like a bit of a whirlwind, where it's like, oh my God, this is all coming up and it's just so great, but it's just happening so fast. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull one card from the Chakra Insight Oracle. We're going to close this reading out with some advice for you, dear Pisces. Okay, and your advice that we got for you is through your third eye, and it's talking about your intuition. Okay, so I'm going to read this for you, and then we're going to go ahead and close it out. All right. But your intuition talks about your trust, your insight, your awareness, and guidance. Your true power shines as you move within the quiet rhythm of your inner knowing. Amidst our modern race to beat the clock and conquer challenge with logic and reason, there is a subtle and profound path that has been walked by great masters and indigenous people throughout the ages. It is a path marked not only by linear time and rational thought, but by synchronicity and the whispered wisdom of intuition. Intuition is not wishful thinking or idle dreaming. It is the deep inner knowing of our subconscious mind rising up to guide our steps into the world. It is the power of meditative connection and action. It is time for you to quiet your mind and to look beyond the logic of your normal perceptions. Invite the wisdom of your intuition to move through your thoughts and actions in very real ways. It starts as you journey through simple decisions each day, whether to go left or right, or on a walk, what time to leave for work, when to call a friend, etc. Before you leap into action, practice tuning in to the quiet voice and see the guidance it may offer. Trust it, take action, and see what comes. As you foster this direct communication with your higher self, it will become stronger and easier to decipher from the rest of your life's voices. You will know deep in your being when you are where you are in the flow of high currents, and you will feel it in your bones when you are not. Our intuition may speak more quietly than the screaming demands of our life, but its simple whispered suggestion is worth 10,000 hours of misaligned effort. Our intuition may offer guidance that does not seem entirely rational at the time, but this is only because its vision is not bound by the confines of our current state of mind and situation. This voice of our higher self is here not to lure us into the clouds, but to guide our very real steps in the world from a higher place of being. This card encourages you to practice being present in life rather than floating off into the daydream fantasy world. To best make use of your intuition, you need to be alert, present, and grounded in reality. It does not call for denial of your physical needs or the realities of life, but rather to tune into a more expansive experience of that reality. We all have intuition. Breathe, listen, trust, follow. Let it empower your life. All right, dear Pisces, those were the messages I have for you from the Tarot and the Insight Oracle. I hope this was helpful for anyone who listened to this message in its entirety. Please do comment, like, and subscribe for additional content, and I do offer personal readings, and you can find more information in the link to my Calendly in the description of this video and in the, I don't know. It's there. Anyway, have a blessed month of June, dear Pisces. I love you guys, and bye.